Hello, Cancer, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So, guys, what we're going to do is a read for you and two that who could be a significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, even a person of interest, right? A friend or family member, or one side of a situation or another, okay? So, that being said, it's a general read. If you'd like a personal read, go to theguidedintuitive.com up here or my description box below. Let's go jump into this and see what is going on for you and who, okay? First half of February, okay? First half of February, jumping into this, all right? This does include Valentine's Day, so I want to wish all of you a beautiful Valentine's Day and sending lots of love vibes your way, okay? All right, now those of you that are interested in something a little bit more deeper and want to kind of go beyond the read, then I would suggest you booking a discovery session up here, which takes it a step further if you want a little bit more, traction as it relates to your relationship, as it relates perhaps to your business or just your life overall. Then you do want to check that out because that allows some one-on-one time together, and it allows us to make a personal recommendation and invite you in for one of our programs if it's a good fit, okay? So those of you interested, check out our discovery session here or in our description box below, all right? So how you feel about this person right now? How do you feel about this person right now, okay? Let's see what that looks like. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Wow. This is acceptance. And this is a really beautiful card because this is saying is that you accept this person as they are. And in turn, that they accept you for as you are. But because this is in the position of how you feel about them, is that you accept them just as they are. Quirkiness, uniqueness, whatever it is, you accept them as they are. And that's the beauty, because that's what makes them, really unique. And it's beautiful that, Cancer, you can see this. But you feel that that you can accept them as they are, and it's really, really beautiful. And they really see you and love you for the person that you are. So I think it's quite beautiful. Anything that the tarot wants to add to this? So acceptance, this is really beautiful. All your perfect imperfections, they love and accept, okay? And that starts with you, okay? So if you're not feeling, that you're loving and accepting yourself, book a discovery session, okay? Because we want to get you there, because that's really, really important. So let's see what's coming out. Long term. So it looks like it's, when I take a look at it, you're looking long term in terms of your relationship or situation. And you're looking at, when you move long term, it's about maybe that you've got two wands you want to take with you, and almost like there's one that's kind of left behind. So you're looking long term as to what this looks like, do you want to take, one of those wands with you? How many wands do you want to take with you? So it's kind of like you're really understanding and looking at, what does my life look like, and how do I see this person in my life? And can I see this person, and can I take this person with me on that? So the Three of Wands is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. So it's that fire energy. So let's clarify the Three of Wands in this and see what wants to come out. Okay. You might be taking on this and looking at the broader perspective over the horizon and saying, okay, can I see this long term? Let's see what this looks like. Wow. Then I get the Six of Pentacles. Now, sixes are about growth. Okay. So this is about growing together, balancing the scales. Perhaps you're being helped by someone, or someone's helping you in your current situation right now. And that could very much well could be the case, but it's about balancing of the scales. Might be dealing with a Libra as well. Okay. So this is about balancing the scales. Maybe there is a Libra that's helping you out, or there's a Libra on your mind. Okay. For some of you, if not, it's not the case. It could be a Capricorn, because the Pentacles signify a earth energy, which is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And it could be that you are trying to balance the scales, and you're trying to maybe get your stability. You're looking longer ahead and seeing what that looks like. Okay. So how you feel about them. I'm going to pull a Hero's Journey card. So I want to see what wants to come out. That's this one. Okay. Hero's Journey. What can we clarify for how you feel about them? How you feel about them. Okay. What is it? Ocean of Emotion. This is really beautiful, because remember how we talked about how you feel about them, that, you feel accepted and you accept them. I get the card Ocean of Emotion, and this is about you being able to express your feelings and being accepted no matter what. That you feel that you can express your feelings to this other person. So, you really feel that that is the case and that can happen. So this is really quite beautiful here, guys. Really beautiful. And anything else on how you feel about them? Anything else? And what the Ocean of Emotion is a 10 card. It's a 28 card reduced into a 10, which is coming to fruition. So I think you've kind of hit this point where now maybe that the emotions that are kind of were deep underneath are now coming out, Cancer, which is interesting. Okay, anything else? Consistency. So this is actually being consistent in communications, or consistently inconsistent. Okay. So for some of you, this is about being consistent to yourself. And even though that maybe some things are hidden, you've got the sun that is, right behind you here, that is warming your spirits and moving yourself forward and giving you good vibrations. And you're consistently being in good vibrations in this relationship or in this situation, even though that things are hidden. Okay. So you've been taking that on how you feel about them is that perhaps they've been consistently inconsistent. Okay. I'm getting that for some of you, okay? So I do want to definitely say that. You do feel that a lot of emotions for this person, but you are definitely also wanting balancing of scales too in some way, shape, or form, okay? Let's take a look on how they feel about you, okay? What does that look like? How do they feel about you? Here it is. Ooh, okay, nice. Guys, we've got positive outcome. So, maybe this situation hasn't ended or this relationship hasn't ended quite yet. Okay, there is a positive outcome at hand here. Okay, so that's what's coming into play. The flowers are blooming here. And this just tells me, it just tells me that it's like, this is about, how do I want to say this? Persistence. And being creative, and knowing that there is going to be a positive, long-lasting result. They feel that eventually that there's going to be a positive result with both of you here, okay? This is be ready for the next stage of your journey. This person really feels that they could have a positive outcome with you. And, it's almost as if they mix a little bit of love, and a little bit of love can go a long way. And so this is saying a positive outcome. And this is about to accept, the situation and to know that their heart, mind, and hands are aligned for a purpose and they want a positive outcome with you. This is really beautiful. Let me see what else wants to come out for you here. What else in terms of how they feel about you? Wow. Right now, you guys are giving each other space is what it feels like. There's a lot of things that are hidden, and it's almost as if you're giving each other the space that you need. It's almost to grow independently. And it's like, is so you can, figure out all this hidden stuff. Now, the hidden stuff might be how this person feels about you is they want to give you your space to understand and to heal and to understand, what's going on with you so you can heal and this relationship can eventually have a positive outcome. What does the tarot have to say on how this person feels about you? But they're giving you your space, Cancer, right now. Okay, so just note that. All right. And let's see what else wants to come out. Yeah, it's like they feel that you have perhaps moved to calmer waters emotionally, okay? And that's what you were doing. So someone has left. There is some growth in terms of the emotions, okay? And the emotions, are now moving to a more calmer place, okay? Moving to a situation and to a point in they feel like that you perhaps even have moved on. I will tell you, they feel like that you have perhaps have moved on. And let me see what else wants to come through. Anything else? Yeah, they feel that the couple love that they brought you was something that you didn't want. And just because it didn't look in the way that it typically looks, that's the Four of Cups. But maybe it's because you were focused on some other things at this time and kind of going through that healing process. So, could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Another, so someone that has also, that water in their chart. Okay, it could be the case. But they feel that maybe perhaps you didn't want their love. Anything else wants to come through? Yeah, there was some sort of toxic, situation in terms of this relationship or situation. Okay. Yeah, and I don't know if you were dealing with someone with Capricorn in their chart as well, but there was some sort of bondage. And let's see what else, anything else wants to come through. Yeah, and that left, it brought an ending. Okay, so it did bring an ending in a relationship or situation. Now, they still have been fighting, really trying to be the main competitor in your life. And they really feel that you've been working hard. I feel that they've seen that you have really working hard in terms of your work and that you've got faith in terms of what you do. It's a 7, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy, guys. And let me see if there's anything else that wants to come through, how they feel about you. Yeah, they feel that you're maybe just, you're going within and getting maybe perspective. And that's how they feel about you right now to get the illumination that you need. Let's take a look. I want to take a look a little bit more as to what is your best way to move forward in this relationship or situation? What is your best? No, you know what I want to do is I want to find out the blockages. What are the blockages here? I think we already got, but I want to find out the blockages of this relationship or this situation. What does that look like? What are the blockages? Okay. Anything that we need to know about? It's kind of realizing, I think it's about getting rid of any sort of, illumination or illusion. Getting rid of some sort of illusion that has been illuminated. Let's put it that way. That's how I'm feeling, because there's this realization that has been taken place, and now it's like this new fresh spring, and the roses are actually growing, and it's offering this love is moving into the skies, shedding this pink hue on that. And I think that of which was maybe clouded before is now moving into more love, and realizing that perhaps there is love here. One side of a situation is blockage. There's love here that maybe perhaps wasn't expressed. Let me see what else wants to come through here. The blockages is just realizing the situation and realizing that there perhaps is love here. What else? This is about listening. This is about taking a moment to really listen to each other, to get the whole story. And so there is an opportunity, or there needs to be an opportunity for, to listen to each other. Anything else that wants to come through in blockages? Yeah, there is something that has been happening that has been repetitive in this relationship. And maybe that's why we've got that devil card here that came through. There's been some sort of repetition, that's been happening, and it has to do with the subconscious. It's but something's been ruminating, okay, and one of these sides here, and it has been causing someone a lot of anguish. And so what this means is about listening to one's self, going internally and having some realizations. This is beautiful because you're having realizations and it's coming to light, okay. And you're understanding what the repetition that was happening in this relationship or this situation, and you're realizing that. Anything else? Yeah, and now I think you with love, you're clearing that. You're loving your shadows. You're loving and understanding what has happened, and the love of oneself is so key to be moving forward. You may have been ready but waiting, but it was the universe was putting you on hold a little bit, I think a lot of the times, because it was about loving yourself. Gosh, guys, this is deep. This is about loving yourself. This woman's holding a dove, and though you've been waiting and waiting, the universe has been waiting for you to love yourself, and then so someone can truly, truly love you for exactly who you are. And that's why I see that acceptance came in at the very, very beginning on how you feel about them. This is about acceptance, is not only accepting that other person, but accepting yourself and loving yourself. Okay, so the blockages is ready but waiting. There is divine timing, and for this love of one's self. You're right on the brink of this. You're right on the brink, and some of you are already there. Okay, and it's causing a revolution inside yourself, and you are just moving forward. This is really good because it's really moving you forward. You're creating your own revolution. You love yourself, and now you're moving into some sort of, this knowing has brought some sort of energy inside you, and it's turning, and you feel like you just want to start and have this new beginning, right? And the universe is making sure that you are ready, okay, at this particular time, for this person, place, or thing, but that's kind of the blockages that I see here, which is quite interesting. Okay, so what I want to go through is I want to talk about additionally, what do I want to cover? Let's see here. What you need to know most about them. What do you need to know most about them? What does that look like? What do you need to know most about them? That they're going through a transformation, okay? They're going through a major transformation. Now, it could be that that other person is going through that. So, guys, you just take it as you feel, as it's coming through for you. If it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, kick it out, okay? But this is about what you need to know about them is they're going through a huge transformation, okay? It's beautiful, guys. It's beautiful. And, on this side, it very much well could be the case, all right? You might resonate with one side versus the other, so feel free to interchange the messages. But yeah, what you need to know most is that they're going through a transformation right now, okay? They're going through a transformation and they're going through some healing, okay? They're going through some healing. This is you both, I think, are going through it. So interesting. But they're going through some sort of healing, okay? And let's take a look and see what this healing is about. They're going through some healing, getting rid of patterns, guys. Yeah, you both are kind of like, it's almost like I see two people kind of mirroring each other here, but there's patterns that need to be ended. And so if this fresh new beginning can start, and it does take looking at your shadow side and inviting that shadow to come on in and letting them know, I see you, I hear you. However, I am in control here and I'm going to lead with my light and making that decision, but not putting that shadow self and burying it. It's actually bringing the light and shining the light on a particular pattern. So what they're doing is they're healing from some sort of pattern and having some sort of transformation here, guys. It's gorgeous, okay? So what is it that you make together? What is it that you make together, okay? What is it? Treasure. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. What you do is you are a treasure to each other. You've got some sort of spiritual connection too. You see the third eye there, and the eye in there, I don't know if you see that, guys, but you see it's a flower. And what you make together is that you flower each other's lives. You feel that each other is a treasure. There is, that's what's coming here. It's treasure. It's a lot of love. And there's a lot of green, which talks about the heart chakra. And, you're their valuable, treasure coin. That's what you make together. You make a beautiful treasure. Okay. Anything else that wants to come through? What is it that you make together? What is it? Fertility. Oh, be careful, you might get pregnant. This is also, it could be literally, but figuratively as well. It could be the new birth of something, new birth of discovering each, that you are a treasure to each other. And this is fertility, bringing that fresh new birth that's coming into play. That's what I see here. So there's an opportunity for a new beginning, a new birth of doing things differently, minus the patterns, right? Minus the bondage, the devil card. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, and this is about the divine being ever present in both of your lives, coming together in the divine timing too, okay? So this is being forever present, meaning be present in the now, okay? Be forever in the present and don't think about the past, don't think about the future, focus on the now and what is at hand, okay? And that could have been what is caught up in the patterns, guys, because the past situations, past patterns, a way of doing things is no longer going to serve you anymore. This is about, forever present in the now, okay? So seeing each other as you are now is very, very key. What is the overall outcome? Okay, what is the overall outcome here? What is that for you? Let's see what that is. Self-mastery. So good. This is about, this is you in the patterns. This is about step out of the patterns. So there has been some evolution that has taken place. Beautiful, beautiful work, guys. Note your comments below, but I'd love to know. But this is saying is that self-mastery. When you focus on yourself and you start mastering yourself, you affect that relationship or that other side, okay? And it brings in a whole different dynamic, okay? And that allows you to step forward in a brand new way, okay? So I do want to let you know, and anything else in the final outcome of self-mastery or anything else? This is saying to stretch, okay? So stretch yourself and know that go beyond and think bigger, okay? And stretch yourself into overcoming any sort of obstacles and being able to reach for what it is that you want, okay? It's that self-mastery. Yeah, it's really, really beautiful. And anything else? transforming that old energy into a beautiful, positive alchemy. Okay. So transforming the old way of doing things in this relationship or in this situation and what you've learned, and using that energy and transforming it into positive sunlight that actually, gives you power and illuminates your life moving forward in your relationship or situation. So alchemy, this is so beautiful, guys. So now what we're going to do, let me know if this resonates. We're going to move really, really quick over to the money side of things. I just want to take a look at your financial flow. There we go. We're going to start with that and kind of see what wants to come out for you here. Current situation in terms of your money. We're just getting a quick snapshot for you, okay? What does that look like? Current financial situation. You're getting to the truth of the situation, okay, Cancer? So you are reviewing things. You're getting to the truth of where you're at, and you're not having any sort of illusions about it. You're really getting to the truth, and you're going to know where your money currently is at this particular time, okay? What's blocking your financial flow? What's blocking it? You're not taking action. So this is saying it wants you to take action to make things better as it pertains to your financial flow. And what would that look like? Okay, let's pull some tarot. What action you need to take that's blocking your financial flow? Okay, it wants you to take action. Know your truth and then take action. Okay. Yeah, it has something to do that you're not taking action due to something that as it relates to the past, maybe childhood. Now, that was before. We did the reading before, and it looks like you're kind of breaking through maybe old patterns of the past, but you're not taking action because of something of the past. Maybe because that's held you back. But it's a 6 card that now talks about growth. And this is a, water card. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So I really see you as that, you're not letting the past hold you back anymore, right? You're going through growth, which is a 6 card. So that's mean you're growing beyond this. So hopefully you can take action even more so. Let's take a look. Anything else that's blocking your financial situation? Yeah, that it's blocking your emotional fulfillment. Okay. So this is being emotionally satisfied. So I think that now I think that you're starting to take action, realize that action is necessary to change your financial situation. Okay. Some of you, this might have to do with work. Okay. What are your core beliefs that are contributing to the block about your finances? What are your core beliefs? Wow, they're hidden. Okay, so hidden. Okay, so this is the Moon card. You had some sort of illusion that was standing in the way, that it was affecting your money situation. Okay, so that's what was coming into play. Anything else? This wants to come out. Wow, yeah, you felt left out and felt like it's the illusion of poverty conscious. It wants you to get out of the 5s. It's about changing that. I think you're changing that. You're taking action to take those steps to get out of this, okay? And that is what has been holding you back. That's kind of some of the core beliefs that are blocking your financial situation, okay? Yeah, it's that tapestry, family tapestry of the past, that perhaps old beliefs that maybe were embedded, but now you can change them, and it wants you to change them. And I think it does have to deal with past, okay, lineages, of family, different ways of thinking, right? And I think that now you know that you can take action to change childhood beliefs to get you into emotional fulfillment, which really means prosperity in this money read, okay? But it does mean that you do have to take action, okay? All right? Got to be honest with you. You're manifesting. You have to take inspired action. You can't just think it here, right? So take inspired action in your love life and in your money here, okay? And what changes need to be made to improve it? Anything else? Trust the universe, but move forward in your passion. So trusting yourself that you can do this, okay? And that you can take action. It's about just you don't need to hold the full picture, okay? You just need to take one step in front of the other, to trust yourself, because then you'll get information for the next step, and then information for the next step, okay? So trust yourself and to move forward, and know that when you trust yourself, there's again going to be that gateway, a gateway of opportunity for you to climb up and to really move up, okay? And it'll show you the gateways and the steps that you need to take. But every time you take a step, it opens a new gateway. You take another step, it opens a whole new gateway. So taking inspired action is going to be key. What's the final outcome? What does that look like for you here? What is that? Timeless earth. Okay, so interesting. So what this is telling me is that just like the seasons, is that we can count on, that the winter, spring, summer, and fall will come, right? And so this is saying is that you yourself are also might be going through that winter, spring, summer, and fall. but you're also changing and you're growing and you're learning, okay? And you are incredibly bringing more and more warmth and knowledge and wisdom with you as these seasons change. As you go through these changes of blockages, breaking patterns, you are really moving forward. I'm going to pull a hero's journey card. I got to pull a hero's journey card on this one because this tells me the stage of your journey and where you're at. And this is the final outcome, timeless earth. Yeah, this is about moving forward and overcoming, your situation that you can. It's going to take some time. Yeah, this is about discovering your superpower. So this is really beautiful because what this tells me, guys, this is really interesting because this is actually everything that you've learned that you're putting yourself to the test. Okay, this is the stage of this card in the hero's journey. So financially, it wants you to discover your superpower. It's a 33 card that brings it to a 6, which is all about growth. So your outcome is about growth. Discover your superpower and really access 100% of your mojo and take that inspired action of what you want to do. Okay, and it's now time to own your power and alchemize into bigger challenges and blessings. That's why, guys, we got the alchemy card, right? We got that alchemy card, right? Kind of transforming is under blockages into having you transform. You're transforming, and therefore you're going to transform this relationship and situation, and you transform your money situation too. Okay, so this is about how I think it was Charles Swindoll that said you are 10% of what happens to you, right? And it's 90% of how you react to things. So this is going to be very, very key. So discover your superpower by taking inspired action, right? And access all of your mojo. And this is going to help you transform your fear into fuel for this beautiful awakening, okay? That's what I'm seeing for you. And this has to do with your money flow too, your financial flow. So guys, let me know how this resonates. Note your comments below, and I look forward to seeing you in the second half of February. And let me know if you want me to add a money read onto this, or if you like a money read or anything of the sort, or if you'd like me to continue to do strictly love. I'd like to know that in the description box below. So I'm just trying this for right now for the first half of February. So see you in the second half, and until then, namaste.